Take two. Let's test this audio system and see if it's any better. Okay. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are in a new spot for the camera, a new spot for all of the stuff here in the kitchen. So we're testing it out, making sure it's okay. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Katie Jane. Yes. Good morning, Karen. Is it cold there? It is like 3 degrees here and like -20 wind chill or something. It's crazy cold. All right, so this morning I am going to make me and Katie coffee, and it's Italian coffee, my favorite recipe. And it's really, really quick and easy, and I want to get started right away, and I'm going to tell you guys about my kitchen while I cook. Katie, say hi. This is my daughter, Katie. Katie just turned 20 on Friday, so that's super cool. Freezing, but not that cold. Yeah, I know, it's Minnesota for you. I mean, what do you do? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make Italian coffee. And the first thing we need to do is make super strong coffee. If you don't have an espresso machine, you can use strong coffee. And so I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to use my little coffee maker that we just bought. It's brand new. And I'm going to do 2 cups. So I just need about a cup total, but I'm going to do 2 cups so I have extra coffee for later. So I'm going to start with 2 cups of water. And then usually you would use like a scoop of coffee, and we're going to make that extra strong. And so instead of a scoop of coffee, I'm going to use 3 scoops of coffee to make that extra strong. So 1, 2, 3. 3 scoops of coffee. All right, let's get this started. Okay, and wow. So, first of all, Karen says hi. Hi, Karen. You need to look at my kitchen. And she has to go the other way. So if you have been around Nelly Valley, you have been through the whole kitchen remodel, and you know that we had a disaster of a kitchen. So now what you don't know is you're actually looking at me straight on from the other side where our mudroom is, and you're able to look straight on because now the kitchen's done, and you can do that, and it isn't a disaster. So you're set on top of my cement kitchen, my cement counter island, and you can see my new cabinets, my new countertop, all of our new stuff is looking pretty good. So we're really excited about that. So I'm making the coffee, and so I'm going to make hot chocolate. So what Italian coffee is, it's a combo of espresso and what they call drinking chocolate, which is hot chocolate in our world. So we're going to make hot chocolate. If you have small children or kids and you want to make this for your kids, go ahead and use regular old hot chocolate. I only have Swiss Miss right now, which Katie would love. But I don't want to use Swiss Miss for this particular recipe. I want it to be a little bit more decadent than that. So I'm actually going to make my own hot chocolate real quick. And to do that, I'm simply going to grab a mug and some milk. And I'm going to put in about a cup of milk because I want a total of a cup of hot chocolate. So about a cup. I'm not going to measure it. And we're going to put in some chocolate chips. You could use cocoa, powdered cocoa. But I'm going to use chocolate chips because it's very, very decadent. And I am using, they're all over the place. I'm using mini chocolate chips because they melt a lot better in the microwave and they're easier to stir and get melty. So we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips and a little bit of vanilla. And of course, Watkins vanilla because I'm from Minnesota, and so that's a must. And then a little bit of sugar. I gotta go get my sugar. So a little bit of sugar, not a lot, just because we are using chocolate, we don't need a lot of sugar, but just just like a teaspoon of sugar. And then I'm going to actually give this to Katie. We're going to put this in the microwave for 30-second intervals. So I'm going to put it in for 30 seconds, stir it, and then see if it's warm enough. I'm going to give that to her to put in the fridge because my fridge is over there right now. And that's as simple as that. So it's going to be, again, you can use a mix if you want to. Don't feel bad about that. So you need a drinking chocolate, a hot chocolate. And that, for me, is going to be a cup of milk, about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of semi-sweet chocolate chips, about a teaspoon of sugar, and a little bit of vanilla. And put that in the microwave. Yeah, that's the one to use right there. Again, remember, mini chocolate chips are really, really good for using in the microwave because they don't get all that clumpy, you know, business you get when you put things in the microwave. All right, it's brewing. Cute little coffee pot. We had to get a new coffee pot because we wanted something that would fit underneath the cabinets there, and they're so low. So we had to find something really short and squat. So that's why we ended up with that one. Okay, so Italian coffee, we have a coffee layer, we have a chocolate layer, and then we have a cream layer. And this cream is whipped cream, and it is not warm. It can be warm, but they don't usually make it warm. It's a sweet whipped cream. And so really easy way of making homemade whipped cream without a lot of fuss is, first of all, have a mason jar in the freezer. So I'm a huge mason jar person, and I keep mason jars in the freezer for whipped cream, but also my husband, he's always stealing them and using them for his beer. I'm always yelling at him to replace them. But, fingers crossed, I didn't check earlier this morning, but we have a mason jar in the freezer. Let's see. Mason jar. So, mason jar in the freezer, and then you need whipping cream. And guys, do me a favor and do not use a low-fat, any business. Use the real deal, full-fat whipping cream. So we need we want to have a total of about a quarter of a cup per glass. So because I'm making one for each of us, we need about a half a cup. So I'm going to, you know, make a guess and go with about right there. Okay? You good?
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for you to do more things.
She's taking photos for me while we go. So, and then of course you're gonna put the lid on top. Some strawberry jam. This was my strawberry jam. All right, and then all you're gonna do is give it a shake, just like when you have your kids make butter, and you put them in the jar and you tell them, oh, it's gonna be super easy, and you know, like 4 hours later they're still trying to make butter. Same kind of concept, except it's really actually quite easy.
Good morning, Paulette from Rainy PNW. What is PNW? PNW.
Katie, what's PNW? Do you have any idea?
Paulette, what does PNW mean?
I have no idea.
PNW. It's rainy, so that means Pacific Northwest. It's Pacific Northwest.
Oh. You can tell how much we know about that kind of business. It is, Paulette, it is like, what did we say it was? 0 degrees here?
It's like -1.
-1, and then the wind chill is like -20 or something. It's just crazy. So we're making warm coffee this morning because we need coffee. So anyways, I'm making up. Oh, you guys, wait. Look at my sweatshirt. So you know that the Vikings lost. I mean, we don't need anyone to know about that. But I'm still honoring them because the Super Bowl is in Minnesota, and Minnesota has gone absolutely bonkers with this whole Super Bowl business. It's a lot of fun. I feel like I'm a 2-year-old being tricked into making butter. Seriously. How's that? Is it almost done? So we had a new microwave as well, and the microwave is a lower power. And who knew that that was an actual problem? Things take longer. All right, but my coffee is finished. So we have the coffee, we have the hot chocolate, and now we have the whipped cream, and we're going to put the sucker together. And this is the best part because it's super pretty when you layer it all together, and it looks so fancy, just like if you went to a coffee shop. Although, you know, I think one of the worst things about going to a coffee shop is they make those beautiful drinks, and then they put them in the to-go containers, and you can't see them anymore. So they don't look beautiful anymore. I always want them to just, like, you know, get clear containers or something so I can see them. They're so pretty. Let me check this because I'm tired of shaking it. A little bit more. Good enough? Hold on. I'm checking. So when we redid our, first of all, did you guys know that our kitchen was on Home Depot? So we had it featured on Home Depot for our tutorial for our butcher block countertop. Oh my gosh, you guys, see this sink? That is a cast cast iron sink, and I'm not joking when I say I got teary-eyed when that sucker got put in. It is so pretty. It's one great big giant bowl, and it looks like, you know, an old-fashioned kind of deal. It's gorgeous. Love it.
Okay.
All right. Hot chocolate is done. How's this taste? Is it chocolatey enough?
I don't know. I haven't tasted it. So warm enough?
Not really. Pop it in for 30 more seconds. Okay, I'm going to get started while we wait for the hot chocolate. All right, here we go. Paula, have you been making any fun recipes lately? I know that you have been following along on Nelly Belly pretty regularly. Have you been making anything fun? Anything tasty? I feel like this is the wrong kind of show for this business. All right, here we are. So I have a clear glass because, like I said, pretty coffee drinks belong in clear glasses. Shout out to Tazo Tea, by the way. They're not sponsoring me or anything, but their lemon loaf, their new lemon loaf tea, very, very good. All right. Oh, I need coffee. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hot chocolate. Oh, that looks much better. All right, so we're gonna make two. I have a wine glass to use. I know, what can I say? But we're gonna use this one primarily. Okay, I'm gonna use this one primarily so you can photograph it. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hot chocolate at the bottom of your mug. And try not to make a giant mess like I just did. Okay, good enough. And so that's where we're at right there. Hot chocolate. This is our super strong coffee. And where's my spoon? Spoon. Here's how we're going to make our layers. Take your spoon and put it right at so you're hitting the edge of your glass, okay? And then pour your coffee very slowly over that spoon so that it creeps down and slowly goes into your glass. And this is going to help you with your layers. Because the layers is what is the special part of this drink. And that's going to settle and give us pretty layers. I'm going a little too fast on this one, I think. Okay, so that's going to settle up. Just be patient, it'll work. And then we're going to do the same thing with the cream, but we want a new spoon because the spoon we just used is hot, and it's going to mess with the cream. All right. So we're going to do the same exact thing. Really slowly. And I think this is starting to settle in a little bit. So we'll do this one over here. Very slowly, we're going to put that cream on top. Make sure your spoon is touching the edge of the glass. That cream is really, really nice. All right, and these are going to settle. Now, because I'm a grown adult and it is a Thursday, this is the best thing to add to your Italian coffee. Oh, someone played a joke on me.
Here, you need a strong woman.
Holy cow. That's not even funny. All right, guess we're not having amaretto. Okay, well, if this were a better date, I'm looking to see if this is a pop top. We just don't know. If this were a better day, I would be pouring a little bit of amaretto on top of that.
I'm going to try my best.
As it stands, put a little bit of chocolate chips or shaved chocolate on top of here. And we're starting to get a little separation, but as you wait just a little bit, this dark line will get a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger and you'll have this really pretty layering effect that happens. Okay, Katie, come on over. You can also put Bailey's in it, by the way. Cheers. Cheers.
Definitely get the wine glass.
I think I got all cream. That's good. Okay, but guys, have a great Thursday. And hopefully yours starts off better than mine where I can't open the amaretto. Happy Thursday. Go Patriots. We are Patriot fans this week simply because they beat the Vikings. All right. Happy Thursday, you guys. Have a great day.